whatever the average salary of a person in that city is to the actual average value of a home. For example, say you make $100,000 per year, but the average house value in that city is $1 million. That's 10 times. Make sense? Look at the most expensive real estate in the world, comparing it to the average income of that city. When you look at this, look who you have all the way at the top, Beijing. Meaning, the average home there is 48 times the average salary of the city. That means most people cannot afford to buy a house in Beijing. Same with Shanghai, same with Hong Kong or Shenzhen. And then it goes to London, but look how much of a drop off London is. It goes from 40, drops to 22. Then you got Bangkok, Sao Paulo, Rome, Moscow, Seoul, Paris, Munich, Tokyo. Then you get to New York, which is roughly 12. And the same is with San Francisco. So as much as we talk about how expensive real estate is in San Francisco and New York, it's almost 4 times more expensive in Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong, or Shenzhen. Now, keep in mind, that's all money. You may say, well, you got to figure out a way to make more money or move to a smaller city. Totally get it. But there's other kind of pressure there as well. One of them being social pressure. In China, because of the one-child policy that they had, there's 33.59 million more men than women in China in 2016. There's the mother-in-law economy that they talk about, which means what? Social pressure for men to go and ask someone's hand for marriage. Hey, I'd like to marry your daughter. They want you to own a home in China. If you don't and another man does, the family's willing to give their daughter up to a man with a home than one without a home. That's a lot of pressure for men in China. Look, there's a lot of pros to you growing fast, but they say there's 2 ways a company goes out of business. It grows too slow, it grows too fast. When you grow too fast, if you all of a sudden don't have enough inventory or customers, there's a lot of problems there. If you cannot deliver on your promises, things can break. People are unhappy, so they leave. China may have the fastest growing urbanization in the history of mankind. When you look at this data, how they either took regular areas that were rural and they turned it into cities, or people left those areas to go into cities and migrate into cities. Look what the numbers look like from 1980 till today. 1980, it was roughly 19.39% of the population that lived in urban areas. To today, it's 65.22. That's almost 50% in 42 years. But if you look at from 2000 till today, in 2000, they were at 36%. Today, they're at 65. When you grow that fast, things are going to break, and they're kind of going through it today.